More playoff action with the Bad Guy Wildcard game. We have Joe Mamas taking on the Savage Sinners. As you can see, Lord of the Rings mollywomped AEW Wrestling. Maybe this game will prove to be a little more competitive. I am the Measuring Stick, Mike Petrosic, once again on commentary. Who better than me? I choose Snorlax is going to kick off. Joe Mamas. Joe high as a... I don't know what the hell that is. High as a kite? Returns the kickoff. I don't think I've watched any Joe Mamas this season. Oh, cool. A wide receiver reverse. Joe Slaughter? I'm not even going to attempt to pretend like I know what the hell these names are. Coco is the QB. Joe Rogan is your running back? Oh, great. Well, he slowly gets the first down. He's tackled at the 40. Here's another receiver reverse. Luckily, the defense is inept to stop it. And they gain 4. If this is any indication of how this game is going to go, I need to contact my agent and rework my contract, where I can only get 5-star games. Coincidentally, those would probably be all Letterkenny Irish games. The reverse there doesn't work, and Joe Mamas are going to have to punt. I'm just going to go ahead and root for Savage Sinners to win this game. Angry Dragon, not going to get a chance to return the punt. It goes in the end zone for a touchback. Savage Sinners will start at their 20. Stepmom pitches to Angry Dragon. Angry Dragon gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not any further. Stepmom out of the shotgun. Gonna drop back, gonna step up. She's gonna throw. Completed the Angry Dragon. Joe DiMaggio was there, I think, to try and stop it. I thought that was gonna be an interception. I don't know how the receiver was able to catch that. Stepmom looking, trying for stepsister, stuck in the dryer. I'm just remembering how awesome some of these player names are for Savage Sinners. Stepmom hands off to the Angry Dragon. No gain. 2nd and 10. We're already down to 2.5 minutes in the first quarter. Angry Dragon loses 4 on that run. This is about as entertaining as watching 2 bums fight over a ham sandwich. Big Mama or someone got the sack. And they're going to have to punt. So, pink sock or pink... Yeah, pink sock, not pink cock. Both teams exchanging punts to start this game. That one's a touchback. Joe Mamas at their 20. Coco Crisp. Oh, another reverse. What is wrong with you people? The previous game I called Lord of the Rings and AEW. AEW had 1 reverse and they called it constant. Look, back to back. I don't know what it is about the CPU wanting to call that reverse, but it's 3rd and 5. I think the QB is going to run here. Yep. Coco on the design run. Blockers do him no favors. It is stopped. And we are treated to yet another punt. So, for those of you keeping score at home, the actual score is 0-0, but we have had 3 punts so far. Angry Dragon takes it from the 20, gets to about the 31. Something's got to give here. Someone has to score. Blitz, Angry Dragon, dropped for a loss of 4. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Just begging for some offense here, please. Well, that was a positive gain on that. It's 3rd and 9. Stepmom, shotgun, takes a step back, looking, reads it incorrectly, and misses the mark. Had the receiver up top, wide open, but overthrows the receiver across the middle. Punt number 4. Pink sock with the punt. Odie gonna take it at the 11. Look at Odie go down to the 31-yard line. Exhilarating football. Coco. The reverse, again. they've got 8 plays to choose from, and they choose the same fucking play over and over and over. Last play of the first quarter. At least it's not the reverse. I spoke too soon. It is the reverse. Unless I'm missing something and looking at that playbook incorrectly. Let's have a look here. Nope. Just one reverse. Coco's going to run. It's blitz. It's stopped. 2nd and 15. They're going to run the same play again. It's the QB run. The blockers do nothing, and he is stopped while he gains a yard. So now it's 3rd and 14. How much you want to bet they don't get 14 yards and they end up punting? It's a flea flicker. Oh, look at that. Krabs is open. Krabs caught it. Krabs down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 6. Come on, he was at the 5. This game is messed up sometimes when it comes to that. That play was blown up. That was trying for some trickeration there. Didn't work. 2nd and 15. Yeah, there's the reverse of Slother. That loses a yard. Maybe they can get a field goal. They were looking like they're going to have a touchdown. Flea flicker. Swanson able to catch it. Does not get the first down. It's 1st and goal from the 4. They're going to try for a field goal. I apologize. This is hard to watch and even harder to commentate on. Field goal's up. It wasn't blocked. It is good. 3-0. Mamma mia with the field goal. We have our first points. It's 3-0. It only took almost a quarter and a half to happen, but it happened. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. All right. Sinners back on offense. Stepmom dropping back. She's got someone across the middle. It's Angry Dragon. Completed pass. Yards after the catch. Nice gain. Sinners moving the ball. Stepmom, shotgun. Takes a few steps back, steps up. Sacked by Mother Teresa. It is now 2nd and 19. Stepmom dropping back, looking, stepping up. She's going to scramble. Can't quite get the first down. Makes it a manageable 3rd and 5. Didn't want to throw to the open receiver. Stepmom. Pitch to Dragon. They fake the run up the middle. Angry Dragon gets the first down. They are at the 20-yard line. Minute 44. They still have all their timeouts. 2 receivers on either side. Single back. Stepmom shotgun. Dropping back, looking. Almost sacked, but teammates springs are free, and he throws it out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Here's Stepmom dropping back, looking. Just going to step up and scramble. Just short of the first down. It's 3rd and 1. They take their first timeout. 63 seconds to go in the first half. We might end up having a 3-3 tie. Angry Dragon going to get the first down. Manages to hang on to the ball. 1st and goal from the 9. 2nd timeout for the Sinners. Stepmom. Drop back. Looking. Has someone. Touchdown! Beautiful pass. Had a couple options. Cleveland Steamer gets the touchdown. I thought they were going to go with the person right across the middle. Here's Stepmom with the nice pass. Here's Snorlax with the extra point. It is up. It is not blocked. Off the upright and through. 7-3. Savage Sinners take the lead just before the half. Maybe we'll get some condition boost in the second half and it'll be a little more exciting football. But I should know defense wins championships. Sometimes that's what it takes. Here's Coco. Hands off to Swanson. Joe Swanson, like from Family Guy? It seems to make the most sense. I don't think it's Ron Swanson. Joe Rogan. They almost messed up the handoff there. That was weird. Mamas take the first time out. 7 seconds. They got time probably for one more play. Handoff up the middle to Rogan, and sure enough, that's going to take us to half. Savage Sinners lead 7-3 over Joe Mamas. It has been it's been something else. I'll tell you that much. All right, that's going to do it for the halftime show. Here's Mamma Mia with the kickoff. Angry Dragon. what appears to be smoke coming out of her nose. Hard to tell. It's definitely something thick and white. Stepmom going to start the second half by handing off to Angry Dragon. Going to bounce off a defender and gain 6. Little by little, you just got to chunk the ball and move downfield. Stepmom, blitz, sacked by Big Mama. Is that shitty Martin Lawrence movie, Big Mama's House? Stepmom, shotgun. Maybe Stepmom could fill in for the Joe Mama. She'd fit in. Looking for Bezos, throws it out of bounds though. 4th and 13, and the Sinners have to punt. Well, they don't have to, but wisely they choose to. Punt is almost blocked. Will Odie get a chance at a return? Yes, thankfully they will. From the 4, Odie dropped at the 19. That's a net gain of 15 yards. Swanson takes the handoff, runs into the defender, and stopped after gaining 7. Just like running into a wall, just slap. Here's the weird, I don't know if that's a flea flicker, but there's just a lot of shenanigans. It works. They complete it to Slother. Big gain for Slother. They are inside the red zone. It is first down from about the 11. Here's the reverse to Slother. Seen a lot of this play. This time it almost pays off. They're going to get the first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Couldn't quite reach the pylon. Let's see who they give it to finish it off. They're going to go Rogan up the middle. No, they're going to give it to Swanson. He is going to be stopped at the goal line for no gain. 2nd and 1. Coco. Hands off to Rogan. Stopped at the goal line for no gain. It is now 3rd and 1. Coco again, Rogan. That time, the defense too slow to stop him. Touchdown, Joe Mama's Joe Rogan, a polarizing podcast host. Mamma Mia with the extra point. It is not blocked. It is up. It is through. 10-7. A field goal separates these two teams. Here's a booming kick by Mamma Mia. Angry Dragon yet again on the return. Takes it from the 2. Down at about the 17. 16. Whatever. Dragon bottled up in the backfield for a loss of 4. Got to try throwing the ball. The running isn't quite working. Here's the pitch out to Angry Dragon. Has room. Breaks a tackle. Has a diving miss. Gonna get the first down. Nice effort by Angry Dragon, but I still think they should throw the ball. Stepmom. Hands off to Dragon. Dragon, cutting back towards the middle, breaks a tackle, gains a handful before being brought down. Here's Stepmom. Again to the Dragon. This time, defense able to shake the block and stop him for a loss of 3. We got 1:16 left in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 8. Stepmom. Pitch out to Dragon. I don't agree with that play call. It breaks the tackle. It's going to get the first down. That was a ballsy call by the coach. Stepmom hands off to Dragon. Dragon gains a couple. Savage Sinners content to just run the clock down. Slow plotting running offense. Big Mama gets the sack. It's now 3rd and 17. Let's see if they choose to throw the ball. Stepmom dropping back. Sure enough. Line holds. Completes it across the middle. Gonna get the first down. I didn't see who caught it. It doesn't matter. 20 seconds left in the 3rd. Pitch out to Dragon. There's a blitz. There's a loss of 3 on that play. Could be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Stepmom dropping back. Stepping up. Gonna scramble. Tuck and run. Gets the first down. Big gain by Stepmom. Wise choice. That takes us to the 4th quarter. There's 5 Tecmo minutes left. Savage Sinners knocking on the door. Big Mama gets another sack. Looks like their 3rd or 4th one. Stepmom shotgun. Gonna step up yet again. Waits, and then Big Mama, who else? Just leapt up from the dog pile and squashed him. Stepmom had a chance to run on that previous play. Here, just throws it. out of bounds, gets rid of it to avoid the sack. 4th and 18, they're going to go for it. They could kick the field goal and try and tie it, but they must not have a lot of faith in their kicker. Dragon breaks a tackle, gets the first down. Can't break the second tackle to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Stepmom hands off. No, fakes the handoff up the middle. Pitch to Dragon. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown. Just crosses the goal line. Breaks the plane. And the Savage Sinners reclaim the lead. They're up by a field goal. If they can make this extra point, they're going to be in good shape here. It's not blocked. It is through. So now the Joe Mamas have to get a touchdown to take the lead. They can't tie it with a field goal. And if the previous 3 quarters of this game is any indication, they might have some trouble with that. Coco. Oh, it's the weird play. Weird pitch. Avoids the sack. Completes it, though. They're like 2 for 3 on that play. When it connects big. Look at that. Touchdown. I spoke too soon. Joe Mamas with the lucky break. Taking almost no time off the clock. Mama Coco. That pass was dipped in honey, on the money, and good for 6. A little unorthodox, but it works. 17-14, Joe Mama's lead. Savage Sinners will get the ball back. Plenty of time. Not a very powerful kick. They could have some good field position here. They're down at the 40 already. Sinners take the field. Stepmom out of the shotgun. Steps up, avoids a sack, avoids a couple more divers. Fights, almost gets the first down. It's really 2nd inches. They were close. They take a timeout. 3 minutes left. Pitch out to Angry Dragon, but the blitz stops them. They lose a yard. 2nd timeout for the Sinners. They need 2 yards. Got to believe it's a 4-down territory. They're going to go for it. They're going to get the first down just enough. They're going to measure to be sure, but I can tell from up here that they had it. Last timeout for the Sinners. 2:37 left. They can tie it with a field goal. Let's see if they have to settle for that or if they can get the touchdown. Angry Dragon only gains a yard on that carry. Stepmom now in the shotgun. Going to drop back, looking. Oh, throws into coverage, incomplete. Was feeling the pressure, was hearing the footsteps, had to get rid of it. 3rd and 9, Stepmom shotgun again. Dropping back, gets rid of it. Bezos, diving grab, breaks a tackle. Down at the 15-yard line is Bezos. Sinners in full control here. They might be able to steal one. Stepmom dropping back, stepping up. She throws, touchdown. Cleveland Steamer in the end zone. Beautiful pass, beautiful drive. That's how you do it. It took 3.5 quarters, but this game has finally gotten exciting. Your Stepmom with the beautiful pass. Snorlax might have missed this one. It's not blocked. Doinks it goes through though. So 21-17. Joe Mamas needing a touchdown. They've had to rely on that weird, not quite a flea flicker, pitch the ball everywhere play. Let's see what they do with 1:40 to go. Coco's going to run. Follows the blockers. Coco not very fast. Why would you give your QB a running play and then make him slow as shit? Oh, it's like you guys haven't had the benefit of watching me in these masterpieces that I create season after season after season. Take notes. That pass was incomplete. It's 3rd and 2. Flea flicker. Slother. Open. They wrap them up, though, down at the 40. First timeout for Joe Mamas. 40 seconds to go. Field goal will not do it. They got to find the end zone. Coco out of the shotgun. Blitz. Sack. The Raging Bull. Is that Jake LaMotta? Is he the Raging Bull? De Niro played him. Yeah, I'm sure that's what that reference is. Coco shotgun. Steps up. Gonna scramble. Dropped. Last timeout is 3rd and 9. There's 15 seconds. They got to take a shot at the end zone. Here's Coco. Flea flicker. Throws to the covered receiver. So this is it. This is the game on the line. Coco shotgun. Stepping up. Throws. Interception. That's going to do it. Tyrone Biggins with the interception, and the Sinners hang on to win 21-17. It wasn't the most exciting game, but all that matters are the end results, and the Savage Sinners are moving on. That's going to do it for me. I'll talk to you guys next time.